Hey, Jason. I know what I want. I'm trying to find it. And stuff. Nope, that's not what I want. Trying to find a good one. I came up with it today, and I'm having a problem to get it. Hmm. Hey, Cyber, how you doing? I know what I'm looking for, and I'm having a hard time getting the one I'm looking for. Maybe that will work. Quotes. Quotes. Maybe that will work. Hold on. Quotes. Well, it seems it don't want me. It just don't want me to do that for some reason. I'm trying to find a way. I know what I want, and it won't let me do it. Well, I guess not. I'll have to find a different game. Um. um oh, that's. Well, I guess. I guess I found something. sort of. 'Cause I was trying to do Paul Harvey. It seems like can't. Yeah, it seems I just can't for some reason to do it. Still too low. But I guess I'll have to do what I have to do with this, I guess. Okay. So that's what I have to do. All right, so this is what it's going to be. It's 31 degrees. All right, let's get it up. Show this. So, hold on. Okay, so game night is going to be Jerry Springer, Murray, Jersey Shores, Real Housewives, and random things. So that's what's gonna be and stuff. And so I got TikTok and YouTube channel going at the same time and stuff. We got how many people? Let me get to the live one here on YouTube here. Game night. There we go. So we get game night. We have 3 people in the chat, and that way people let me enlarge it here. There you go. So Jerry Springer, Murray, Jersey Shores, and Real Housewife, and you got the random. 3, yeah, only 3. Saturday night, I was trying to get Paul Harvey questions. I gotta look that up. Might have to, once I find it, be able to find where we can do Paul Harvey. I found some, but they were really short, but didn't give the answers till at the end. So we'll figure out how. Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Thanks for coming. So that's what we're going to do. Those are the questions. Those on YouTube. Thanks for coming. And on here on TikTok. That's what the questions are and stuff. And go from there. So, all right. So I want to minimize this. I should be able to make it a little bit bigger. Mediums, not full size, theater mode. There you go. How's that? All right, so we'll go ahead and go. It's 15 degrees here. Hey, see-through, how you doing? So these should be good questions to look at. See-through. I was trying to get Paul Harvey, our famous person, radio person. You have heard the story That's the end of the story. But I couldn't find it very well. So these kind of like radio host. Anyhow, and we'll go from there. So we're going to go and start. Good, thanks. Hope you are too. Good. I just have to be careful of my ascending aorta. I can't do any lifting or anything like that. So it won't cause me any problems or to cause me to have a problem. So we're going to get started. I don't know where is Mustang. Figure, well, enough time. I came home late. Me and my brother was traveling around and went different places. She should be here. Let me send a message on here. So, all right, get back to over here. All right, so we're back on. Again, can everybody still see it? If not, I got. Oh, can't see it. Hold on. There we go. There we go. So, like I said, we're doing Jerry Springer, Murray, Jersey Shore, Real Housewives, random. Yep, sure will, and stuff. So here we go. First question is Jerry Springer. This is Jerry's famous security guard. So who is Jerry Springer's famous security guard? Anyone? So who is Jerry Springer's security guard? Cyber, I'm sorry. I was trying to get Paul Harvey. That's what I really want is Paul Harvey. They won't let me get to where I want Paul Harvey. They didn't have on here on Jeopardy thing. All right, so we got Steve Wilco show and Steve. Yep, sure is. Hey, Mustang, there you are. That see-through was wondering where you were. All right, yes, it's Steve Wilco, where somebody didn't want to call them. All right, Murray is next. Question, Murray. What is Murray's last name? So what is Murray's last name? So what is Murray's last? Okay, so what is Murray's last name? This is going slow. Let me get on the yellow one on the main thing. So what is Murray's last name? There we go. On the other side, it's getting too far. Too bad. So what is Murray's last name? Hey, Melissa. How you doing? Povich. Yep, everybody's getting that correct. Murray Povich. That is correct. What is Murray Povich? It is correct. All right, continue. Why is my chat not working in my TikTok? All right, next one. This really short person is nicknamed this. This really short person is nicknamed this of Jersey Shore. So who is it? This person's really short is nicknamed this. So what is this person's nickname? Snooki? Snooki? Everybody's getting Snooki? Okay. Okay. Let's find out. And reveal who is Snooki. Yes, that's correct. I got that one correct. All right. Real Housewives. Real Housewives is on this network. So Real Housewives is on this network. What network was they really on? Bravo? Okay. Anybody else? Huh. Another show I never watched. All right. Let's find out the answer. The answer is what is Bravo? That is correct. All right. Next one. Rando. This person is the host of TRL. This person is the host or TRL. So what is it? Who is it? I bet it is Melissa. I bet it is. My feet would have been killing me long before. I wouldn't have been able to stand anymore because of my neuropathy. So this person is the host or the TRL. Who is it? This person is the host or the TRL. Who's the host? Anybody? If not, tell me and I'll go ahead and reveal it. Pass. All right, let's go ahead and reveal it. Who is Carson Daly? So the person is the host or the TR is Carson Daly. That's who it is. All right. Jerry Springer. Jerry complete in this show. Anybody? Jerry complete in this show. Hey, Dubilis, how you doing? Dancing with the Stars? All right. If anybody doesn't know, Family Feud, Dancing with the Stars. Okay, let's find out. It is Dancing with the Stars. That is correct. All right. Murray. Murray's memoir is called this. Murray's memoir is called this. What is it? What is it called? Yep, Dubilis, she's here. So what's Murray's memoir is called this? What is it? You've been ill with COVID, Dubilis? How'd you get COVID? Current affairs? All right. Anybody else? Did we lose Jason? I think we lost Jason. I was trying to get Paul Harvey, Melissa, but they don't have Paul Harvey on Jeopardy for some reason. I know everybody would love to have Paul Harvey questions. So, where did Jason go to? All right, we'll find out. The answer is, what is Tell All? That is his memoir. What is Tell All? Jersey Shores. Pauly D moonlights as this. What's Pauly D moonlight as this? Pauly D moonlights as this. ID check that. So Pauly D moonlights as this. Now where's Jason? He's taking Frankie out again. Hey DJ. Okay. DJ. All right. There's Cyber. All right. Here we go. And it is, what is DJ? That is correct. All right. Real Housewives. This cast member is related to Paris Hilton. So, what cast member is related to Paris Hilton in Real Housewives? Kaylee Richards, okay. Conrad Hilton, no idea. All right, let's find out. It is Kaylee Richards. Kaylee Richards. All right, random. In this show, famous people shows us their homes. In this show, famous people shows us their homes. Who are they? MT Cribs? All right, let's find out. What is the Cribs? Correct. They didn't put MTV, but the Cribs is correct. All right. Jerry Springer. Jerry wrestled this animal in 1978. So, what animal did Jerry Springer wrestle this animal in 1978? What animal was it? What did Jerry Springer wrestle this animal in 1978? Beer? Bear? Bear? All right, let's find out. And the answer is, what is a bear? That is correct. What is the bear? That is correct. All right, Murray. Question. Murray started his career in this field. So what did Murray start his career in this field? Which one was it? So what did Murray start his career in this field? What was it? Journalist, accountant. Okay. All right, let's find out. It is a radio host. That's what he was, a radio host. Radio host. All right. Jersey Shore. What is Mike's nickname? Hey, Anthony. How you doing? What is Mike's nickname? Anybody? His wife, I think it was one time. I think his wife was a teacher before she went into journalism. Okay, let's find out. What did Jerry Springer who okay, let's find out here. What animal did Jerry Springer wrestle in 1978? Bear. In 1978, while serving as the mayor of Cincinnati, Jerry Springer wrestled a 550-pound black bear named Victor. So there you go, Jason. As a consequence, Springer was trapped beneath the bear, but he later joked about the incident during his time in office. So he wrestled a bear in 1978. All right. Answer the situation. So the situation. All right, Real Housewives. The first Real Housewives franchise took place in this city. The first Housewives franchise took place in this city. So where was the very first Housewives franchise started at? Somewhere in New Jersey, LA, Orange County. Okay, let's find out. Orange County, that's where it was. First started, Orange County in California. All right. Random. Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie were in this franchise show. Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie were in this franchise show. What show was it? Simple Life? Shows off, LOL. So, Simple Life, okay. Well, let's find out. It was, what is the Simple Life? That is correct. All right. 750 for Jerry Springer. Jerry served as a campaign advisor to this political candidate. Who was it? Oh, he was, as usual. So, who was the political candidate he advised? Robert F. Kennedy? Okay. Well, let's find out. Correct answer. What if it's Robert F. Kennedy? That's who he advised as presidential candidate. All right. Murray again. Murray celebrated his 3,000th episode this year. What year was it? Jason, I told you what it was. I showed it. It was a gorilla, a bear. It was a bear, Jason. So it was a bear. That's what it was, a bear. So Murray celebrate this his 3,000th episode this year. What year was it? Okay. Well, we'll find out here. Anybody else? Jason? This is on Murray. All right, we'll go ahead and show it. 2016. That's when it was. 2016. All right. Jersey Shore. It is the cast reunited in this country. The cast reunited in this country. What country was that? Was reunited. The cast reunited in this country. What country was it? Italy? All right, let's find out. Answer is, what is Italy? That's correct. All right, on to the next one. Real Housewives. This person hosts the reunion. This person hosts the reunion. What person hosts the reunion? This person hosts the reunion. What person is that? Andy Cohen? All right, let's find out. Andy Cohen, that is correct. All right. Random. They are the original host of American Idol. Who was the original host on American Idol? So, who were the original hosts of American Idol? So, who were the original hosts of American Idol? So, who was the original host of American Idol? Anybody? Okay, Ryan Seacrest. Brian, it's Ryan. Okay, let's find out here. It is. We have Randy Jackson, Paula Adele, and Simon Colwell. Those are the original ones. We know Simon's been on there a long time, so Randy Jackson left, Paula left, and only Simon was the last to go on the original. So, all right. Jerry Springer. Jerry resigned from government office because of this criminal charge. So, what criminal charge made Jerry Springer resign from government office because of this criminal charge? So, what criminal charges that he had to leave office? Well, who wrote this? That's how they were host of the show. They were the one still call host, judge, either way. Okay, so we got in trouble soliciting as a prostitute, weed. Anybody else? What the answers? Check the scheme. All right, well, we'll find out. Let's see here. What did he get fired for? He got fired cessation, you know. Oh, in fact, me and my brother went to Peru, Indiana. They had ICE protesters, and there was a person who got in trouble there after we were trying, me and my brother, coming back through Peru, Indiana. So there was like six police cars. Three were over by the people who were called the police, and another officer was sitting by the guy who was causing the problem. So there was like a little scurvy on ISIS in Peru, Indiana. But wasn't a bunch, just a single guy and stuff. All right, Murray. Man jumped in the sheer joy when Murray said this. So what was usually Murray says this? Man jumps in sheer joy when Murray says this phrase. We all know what he says on this one. So what did Murray say to this guy? We all know the answer. And it's the rest of the story from Paul Harvey. You're not the father. Everybody got that correct. It has to be correct. You're not the father. Yes, that is correct. Everybody knows that one. It's phrase. You're not the father. Yes. All right. Jersey Shores. This is the meaning of GTL. This is the meaning of GTL. What was it? No, it's the phrase, you're not the liar. That's what he would say to me. You're not the liar. He would have said that. You're not the liar, Randy. Jim Tan Laundry. Okay. Let's find out. What is Jim Tan and Laundry? That is correct. All right. Real Housewives. Which franchise had the famous table flip scene? So, which franchise had the famous table flip scene on Real Housewives? Anybody? New Jersey. Okay. Real Housewives in New Jersey. All right, let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. It is Real Housewives in New Jersey. That is correct. All right, the final question of the night. Random. Flavor is known for wearing this object in Flavor or Love. Or Favor or Love. What is it? Even though I haven't said it, but what is it? What's the answer to the very last question of the night? Alarm clock. Everybody agrees it's going to be alarm clock. Clock. Okay, let's find out. And the final question of the night: what is a clock? That's what it is. What is a clock? Well, hey, thanks for all coming. Appreciate it. For coming, and we'll talk to you later. I'll figure out how to get Paul Harvey questions and and see if we can do Paul Harvey questions and stuff. So I'll talk to you guys all later. Hey, have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Bye now.